Welcome to Land Academy. I'm Jack Butala.
I'm Jill DeWit.
We show you how to buy real estate for half of what it's worth.
And sell it on the internet really fast.
We are Jack and Jill,
and this is the Jack and Jill Show too.
With over 15,000 completed transactions, we're the experts at acquiring property.
Of all kinds, not just land.
For half price and flipping them for way more.
All right, let's get this show started.
Jack Butala with Jill DeWit.
Howdy.
Welcome to our show today. In this episode, Jill and I talk about how Facebook gets property sales results. Man, the first time I heard that sentence a while ago, I scoffed. We're going to talk all about it in a funny, humorous way, because I'm old.
You're not old. You're not old.
First, let's take a question posted by one of our members on successplant.com, our online community. It's free.
Okay. Luke asked, got this residential property that came with some others I bought. I did not want to buy it, but the seller said just take it. Boy, isn't that funny how often that happens. Now I'm trying to figure out the best way to sell it. There's no access. There are 6 neighbors that are houses in a subdivision. They all back up to it. I'm thinking of sending them all letters to see if any of them want to buy it.
That's the answer.
Do you guys have any advice on what to say in the letters? Was thinking putting maps in there with handwriting on them, pointing out to them the lot that I have for sale. Would like to sell it. What's the best way?
You nailed it. You nailed it. I would do exactly what you said. I wouldn't spend a ton of money on it, but I would say, the property that you're actually using, all of you anyway. Here's your chance to buy it for next to nothing, and here's the taxes. And I wouldn't. This is not going to be. You're not going to retire on this deal by any stretch, but it's the right thing to do. And there's one person in our group. This is his whole business model. This is how he sells property. He buys property that's surrounded by other working ranches, let's say, and he sends them letters, and so far he's struck 100%.
Yeah, my brother did that. I don't know if you know that. Like his house is up against like this ridge, and then there's the parcel there. And when it came available, he was excited to buy it.
Yeah.
He has no intentions of doing anything with it, but that way he can just say his property. Yeah, there's no one that's going to touch it. And no one can build anything there that could possibly block the view. And now he owns more property there. And, and there's a lot of people out there that just get excited like that.
I bought, if you go to look at existing tax liens that you can foreclose on in Western states, they're packed with little tiny slivers of land that are people's driveways or like I bought one with a well on it one time, and I get the well too. So I sent one letter and made $2,000. And I foreclosed on the property for, I don't know, it was like $100 all in. So, yeah, I think this can become your full-blown business model if you wanted to.
You know what else is nice? Anything that Luke makes off this property is profit, because it was just thrown in the package clearly, and that happens. It's hilarious. So
we have 2 Lukes that I know about in our group. One's brand new and one's really seasoned, and I wonder which one this is.
I think I know, but I'm not sure.
Based on the spelling and punctuation, I think it's the new guy.
I don't know. He's not that new, by the way.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's okay.
The new guy can write. The more established Luke feels like this punctuation is optional.
Oh, God.
Maybe it's because he makes so much
time
money.
Waster.
Yeah, it's just can't be bothered with it because there's money to be made.
Exactly.
Hey, if you have a question or you want to be on the show, reach out to either one of us on landacademy.com. Today's topic, Facebook gets property sales results, period. This is the meat of the show. Jill, take it away. I
would love to challenge anyone that they have not seen something offered for sale on Facebook. If you're on Facebook, you've seen everything out there from Walmart ads to full-blown commercials, movie things, to homes and properties. It's not crazy. The reach that's available on Facebook is amazing, and it's measurable too. You can get statistics too to see who watches it, and even tailor your ads and your postings to certain groups. Jack, it's like back in the day, say I'm selling, whatever, art, what am I trying to say? Toothpaste, doesn't matter. I'm going to buy an ad on TV and da-da-da.
Right.
Sorry. I'm going to buy an ad on TV and go at it that way. Now it's like Facebook. I mean, and what we're doing is with property is not crazy. It's the way to go.
Exactly. So Facebook is it's a market that captures real specific interest. There were classifieds ads, there were TV ads a long time ago. Then there were places like, let's say, Amazon or let's say eBay, where you had to seek it out. Hey, I want to buy a tube of toothpaste. I'm going to go on Amazon, see if they can send it to me and all that. This is so much more sophisticated than that. It's really, really, really specialized, especially for things that we do. So there are groups on Facebook that all they are is buying and selling land.
Exactly.
And it follows you around. If you establish your interest, if you as a regular person, let's say in Connecticut, have said vocally, I love vacant land, I buy it. The system there finds that person. They put us together. That person will be connected with us through a bunch of different algorithms.
Yeah, good, bad, or otherwise. It tracks what you look at, and they know that you're looking at all these things, and they'll start, coming to you in a good way. But you just touched on something fantastic, which I love. All the subsection groups, some are public, some are closed, but all kinds of groups about real estate and investing and entrepreneurship. I mean, dream it up. There's so many different groups. You could be there's stay-at-home mom groups, whatever it is. So you can really,
it's specialized.
I think it's funny. I wrote down a note that, Facebook, it's the new classified ads. And it kind of is. Remember, because even classified ads, they weren't all just like thrown out there. It's like, here's the auto section. Yeah. Here's the real estate section.
You still had to go look for it.
Here's the cabin section and blah, blah, blah. So there's still kind of things like that within Facebook. And I love it. And my thing is the reach there. I have no idea. I wish, I need to look up and see how many members are really on Facebook now. They have really done a fantastic job and are slowly knocking away some of the other social media things that used to be competition a year ago. I don't hear about them as much. I know people use Instagram and Pinterest.
Not like this.
But there's like with the Facebook Live, that took care of Periscope. I feel bad for, I've even heard, we had this discussion recently about Facebook over Twitter. And you can, by the way, tweet property. That's not crazy too. And then build followers.
We don't talk about sales a lot, Joe. Isn't that? Because somebody said this to me recently. You guys, all you talk about is acquisitions. What the heck? And this is why. Because sales are so easy. I'm not trying to sell anything right now. Right. These properties, the way we buy them and the way that our group members buy them, it's automatic. Sales are no issue.
Bingo. You just touched on it. We buy it right. It's priced right. The only last piece to sell a property is reach.
And posting it.
And
really,
that's all you do.
Sell.
Make it look good and reach the right people. And how are you going to do that? Is with all the top ways. And Facebook and all social media reaches so many people and get them to your website and excited about your properties. It's easy.
I was the biggest Facebook hater on the planet. And I know people that listen to this, some of you are. And I have a lot of deal review calls with people, and I'd say, you got to get on Facebook. And they say, oh, I hate that, cringe when I hear that word. And I was like that. I was that person. So around 2011 or 12, when the economy hit really hard, hit the land business hard, we were looking for new ways to sell property. And so I'd go on. I had a Facebook that I never checked. Okay, I had a Facebook account. And so in there are, 5 years of people friend requesting me from high school.
Right.
That's what we all think it is. That has nothing to do with how we use it. So what did I do? Immediately, I went in there and unfriended every single person from high school.
Sorry. Oops, sorry.
And I started to establish and find people that had the same interests as me. Real estate stuff, and then it's geography based. You can sell, amazing what you can sell based on zip code or what you can buy based on zip code. That's a powerful thing if you have a piece of real estate for sale. So I slowly built up, and now it's jam-packed with people with like kind of interest. But my only point is this. If you're a Facebook hater, like I was, it's because all the information that you got about Facebook as a personal high school connection device is silly. Forget about all that. Don't pay attention to it that way. Use it as a sales tool.
I was going to add too, it's such a great place to get information. A lot of these groups, and there's some that we're actively involved in, they're asking questions. It's kind of like our online community. There's a lot of chat going on in there like, hey, here's what's going on in my world. How do I handle this situation? What do I do with this deed? Or have you guys got a way to solve, whatever problem it is? During the day I can't answer my phones. What do you guys do?
Exactly.
All kinds of great information. Use it like that. I mean, it really is a social networking sales extension for your business. And for you,
it seriously gets sales results if you pay attention to it. There's an extremely captive audience for whatever property you're trying to sell, and it's the same old story. If you dress it up and make it look all shiny and silly and it's overpriced, it's not going to sell. But if you're just a real person, like I think Jill and I approach things this way, hey, we're real people. We know how to buy property cheap. We're going to make a couple bucks and sell it to you. Then you're going to do great.
And you will build followers, and it just makes it easier and easier and easier. They will watch for you.
Yep.
Good stuff.
Join us in another episode where Jack and Jill discuss how to use information, that's me,
and inspiration, that's me,
to get just about anything you want.
We use it every day to buy property for half of what it's worth and sell it immediately.
On Facebook, for sure, you're not alone on your real estate ambition.
Okay, I have to ask you something funny.
Okay.
We have had such a crazy week. I was going to run this by you. Do you remember when we were first, which venture was it? Remember we were first, Land Academy is kind of the biggest one that we did. And remember we had some weekends like when we introduced our online community and, we're just like burning the candle at both ends and pretty much sleeping under our desks.
Yeah.
I joke about that, but it's half true.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like we're doing that again this week. So I don't know about you, but I feel like it started the week before last, and then it was leading up to our launch of our website and our big promotion on Monday. And now I'm still kind of reeling from that. So do you feel like that?
Did you sell all that property? I didn't even look. I just assume it all sells like the first 20 minutes.
It does go really fast. So yeah, it's all good.
The truth is neither one of us looked. No, to answer your question, this stopped being work for me around 2004. I don't even look at this as work. So
it's true.
If I wasn't doing this, what else would we be doing?
Oh my gosh, I don't even want to know.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I like doing this. You know what's really cool about it? We're at a point now where with all these companies, you and I pretty much just provide the imperative content, and then everybody else is doing the real heavy lifting. So that's not work at all.
It's true.
And I'm not doing stuff I have to try to figure it out how to do it. That's hard.
It's true. I still have days like that though.
I mean, I do too.
Because I take on projects and I want to learn. So
Me too. I never stop learning, but how to web enable an application that does 92 things. I don't want to.
Yeah, I'm not going to touch that one either. No.
So that's why it's not work. It's just providing the content for it.
Yeah, but how does that camera work? And I'm trying to capture this shot and something really cool.
You.
No, I'll do that.
Oh,
no,
really?
I did. No, not like studio camera. No, like my own camera because I want to do some of my own photos. Mm-hmm. That I'll do. Beach stuff. Right. But that's fun for me.
Information and inspiration to buy undervalued property.
We are Jack and Jill, and this was the Cash Flow from Land Show.
We are the experts at acquiring property
of all kinds, not just land,
for half price, just so we can flip it for way more.
And really fast. Thanks for listening. You are not alone in your real estate ambition.